So it happened about a year ago that it was me, my friend Abel, my friend Andrew, my friend Danny. We all had like third period together, and there was this little group. There were like some girls that sat next to us, and I don't know why, but they hated my friend Abel. And Abel, like he's a really nice guy. Let's put it like that. He's a really nice guy, but he just has the worst luck. I can't explain how bad it is for him. Like he just has the worst luck with everything. I mean, it's really bad. So one day, this was before I even started, like talking to like my friend Abel, my friend Andrew, and Danny, because they all kind of sat in a group together in third period, but I didn't really join that group until like later in the semester, because my third period English teacher was just like absent half the time. I have no idea why. He would just be gone. He would be sick, or he was at some convention doing something. I really don't know. I mean, I just knew he was gone more than half the time. He was off doing something. I wasn't there for the actual when this conflict started. I was there when one of the girls from the group decided to blow up on my friend Abel, and she just, freaking just screamed at him. It was so funny. So this was the story they told me about how the whole problem really started. So one day we were all in third period, and I guess I was absent this day because I didn't see any of this happen, and apparently it was like kind of like a big deal during the class. So one day my friend Abel decided to take a tennis ball or a racquetball. I don't remember which, but he decided to take something like that to class at third period, and for some reason he threw it at my friend Danny, and they sit like honestly, like they sit right next to each other, but he kind of threw the ball at him and he missed it. So I mean, it's not like he threw it really hard, it's just that he kind of just failed to catch it, and the ball ended up rolling and hitting one of the girls. Her name was her name was Mariella, and it just like, personally I didn't really talk to her. So the ball ended up rolling away from my friend Danny and hitting this girl Mariella's shoe, and it's not like it hit her hard. I mean, it hit her shoe, and it was a tennis ball or a racquetball. I mean, either way, that probably doesn't hurt much, even if it hits your shoe. Following that, they told me that she completely blew up on him and just kind of like told him off, like he hit me and all this. Like, I mean, that does sound pretty believable. I mean, there were some people in school that are not kind of like just exaggerating the smallest thing. Just, freaking like a pat on the shoulder would be freaking, they all full out wanted a fist fight. Like I said before, Abel was a really nice guy. It just so happened that he had horrible luck, and the fact that those three girls, that it was a girl named Adair, a girl named Mariella, and a girl named Ellen. I don't know so much about Ellen. I don't really think she so much hated him. I just don't think they really like talked much, and because she was friends with the other two girls and they didn't like him, that was probably a reason why they didn't really talk all that often. So a lot of the times, like I said before, there were a lot of times where my third period teacher was just not there. I think he missed like half the school year that year when we had him, and it was just really weird. I don't know, to be honest, I don't know how he kept his job. It's crazy. Like, he's a really smart dude. Like, you actually do learn a lot in his class, for the short amount of time that he was actually teaching us. He actually did learn a lot, but it's just like, he missed so much of the school year. I really don't know how he kept his job. So my friend Abel would try to start conversations all the time with him, and the conversations would usually go one of two ways. One, they would either just ignore him completely, like they wouldn't even acknowledge his existence. Like they would just like go on about their days like nothing happened. Like he was just a ghost and they couldn't see him. I mean, it was really that bad. The other thing is they just completely like told him to shut up. Like, oh, I don't like you. That was just it. They didn't make a big deal out of it about it. They just said, yeah, I don't like you. Like, why are you talking to me? Get out my face. Stuff like that. But as for making a huge deal out of it, that's not something they usually did. So sometimes me and my friend Abel would kind of like meet up after school because we kind of like we went out the same way. We kind of left through the same gate. We exited the school, and sometimes we would meet other friends, but there was just one day that it was just completely different, and this hadn't happened before, and that's what made it like so funny. So one day me and Abel met up after school. We didn't meet up every day, but, just when we saw each other. But this day we ran into the girl that was part of the group that actually hated him a lot. And this girl was there. It wasn't Mariella, the one that they had hit with the tennis ball. It was Adair. Like it wasn't the one that started the conflict. So we saw her after school, and she was walking with another one of her friends. It wasn't one of those 3 girls that were in the group. It was someone else. I really don't remember who it was. But Abel decided he was gonna do the possibly dumbest thing ever that would provide me and my friends with a few laughs for a good 3 days. So Abel kind of pulled back a bit and decided he wanted to go talk to this girl Adair. So that's what he did, and this was just the funniest thing. Me and my friends just were laughing for this for days. So he pulled back to talk to her, and then out of nowhere she just blew up on him. It was so funny. This is exactly what happened. She just looked at him and said, this might get a little loud, so I'm gonna tell you guys a little headphone warning. You guys have headphones or lower down the volume. I'm kind of gonna scream. She was like, "Oh my God, what do you want? I don't like you." Those were her exact words. It was so funny because all Abel did was just say hi there, and for her to react like that, it was too funny, man. After she blew up like that, I was just laughing. I tried to not laugh out loud because this all went down kind of right next to me, but a little bit behind me. Kind of, I don't know if you guys see where that pillow is right there, but it's kind of okay. Better example, that pillow right there. This one, the black and whatever color that is. I don't know what it is, but it was so funny because she just blew up, and then Abel asked her why do you hate me? And she didn't have an answer. She just said, "I just do. I mean," and that's all she said. She didn't say anything after "I mean." It was too funny. It was so funny. The day after, me and my friend Andrew and my friends Andrew and Danny were just laughing about it because they were right next to us, sitting right next to us, and we were just laughing about it the whole time. And we were pointing at him just damn, she just went off on you, and we made it we made it a bigger deal than it was. But it was just too funny because she just completely blew up out of nowhere. It was just funny to me and to my friends because she just blew up on him out of the fact that he just said hi. It was just so funny. We laughed about it, for about a week, and just kind of laughing at him in a way. But that's just the way we get along. When we were in class, we got along. We kind of just clowned on each other. He got a little bit sad, but we told him it's okay. That's normal for him. Anyways, guys, if you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out late. Bye.